Good morning from the city of Klaipėda, Lithuania. It's Thursday, 29th of May. Time is now about 9:24. The plan for today is to visit the last bucket list item on my list for this trip. It's the Cold War Museum. It's about 80 kilometers from here. It has 4 nuclear missile silos. So I think that should be extremely interesting. And then if there's time, I would also ride some of the Trans Euro Trail in Lithuania. Only challenge is that it's pretty far away in the inland, so 80 kilometers first to the Cold War Museum, and I think about 80 kilometers more from there. But anyway, we will see how the day turns out. Welcome along! Great, it's not raining yet. I got out of the city with only few raindrops on me, and now there seems to be clearer skies ahead. Alright, so about 50 kilometers to go to the Cold War Museum. It's actually a Soviet-era military base with 4 nuclear missile silos. I don't know if there's any other place where you can see such things, so I think that will be extremely interesting. And this time I actually made sure that I will get in. I called there 2 days ago and booked myself entrance for 11 o'clock. Now the GPS says I will arrive there 10:49, but this is usually quite pessimistic in its estimations. Then I think I will spend a couple of hours in the museum, and after that my idea is to hit to the Trans Euro Trail Lithuania. It's still about 70-80 kilometers from the museum. It's quite far inland actually, the trail which goes here. Or there's 2 trails. This is the western one that I'm aiming for. And it would be the 19th country where I have ridden Trans Euro Trail if I make it all the way there. Quite good achievement in 5 years doing this kind of riding. But before that, let's continue the way towards the Cold War Museum. Alright, we have reached the destination, 500 meters. Cold War Museum. There doesn't seem to be many people here, which is always good. Oh, is it good if it means that this is not worth seeing? Alright, we are now inside, and there you can already see the missile silos. This area has been protected by electrical fences and minefields.
I almost got scared.
Now this is nice, seems I can walk here by myself.
A special launch key would be inserted here into the panel slot. Later, the duty shift leader would insert the same launch key into another panel. It was the garrison's restroom. From 1969, the Soviet garrison was on permanent duty here. Shifts would rotate every 8 hours. When there was an alarm situation, more troops had to come here from the military town within 4 minutes. A missile could be launched in 48 minutes.
This is where we are at the moment, and these have been the military barracks. Apparently those are all demolished because I didn't see them on the way. This room was about different missile technology and the history of those. Let's continue downstairs.
This used to be the garrison's restroom. It now contains examples of political propaganda from the Cold War period. On the left-hand side, you will see propaganda posters from the Western world, and on the right, from the Soviet Union and other communist countries.
Oh, this is huge. These are some instructions for the civilians how to protect themselves if there would be a nuclear attack in a city. This is the power plant for this facility. This is the generator, and here we have a diesel engine. 830 horsepower. Apparently here used to be a tank for the fuel for the missiles. This place is built so that you can reach all the facilities without ever having the need to go outside. So there are these tunnels going here and there. Alright, so this is one of the missile silos. 30 meters deep, 7 meters wide. Oh, we can go inside. Oh man. So this is the protective dome that we can see from the outside, and this is the actual silo. This is one of the most fascinating military places I have ever visited. Alright, seems that was it. This was a really fascinating place. Truly worth one to visit. I can highly recommend this to everybody. We went in from that, and now we are here. This is the silo we were able to visit.
Alright, time to continue. I put the Trans Euro Trail Lithuania on the GPS. It says 88.8 kilometers and I should arrive there 2:20. Time is now 12:50. So I think we have at least 3 hours time to ride it. But yeah, this place was really worth the visit. But yeah, I'm also longing for trails because yesterday I didn't ride those at all. So let's hit the road. "28 kilometers to go, but I'm getting quite hungry, and there was a sign of some restaurant over here, so let's take a look if we could find something to eat. Time is now 1:45. This looks very nice. Let's see if they have the kitchen open. Well, that was a nice place and nice pizza made in a wooden oven. But yeah, let's now continue to the trail. 29 kilometers to go. Alright, hopping on the Trans Euro Trail in 3, 2, 1, now! Trans Euro Trail Lithuania. 19th country for me where I have ridden Trans Euro Trail. I'm really a fanboy of this concept, like I have said already earlier, because it gives you such a good backbone for adventures in different countries and usually shows several different aspects of each country. So let's follow this for a while now. Time is now 3 o'clock, so soon I need to start looking for an apartment. But let's see first, how is the flow of this trail? Then I can estimate where I can end up today as well. Alright, this is the first gravel road for today. Yeah, after spending yesterday fully on the pavement, I really started to already miss this kind of normal forest roads. This is, by the way, section 1 of Trans Euro Trail Latvia. The color scheme here is quite similar as in Latvia. It's all yellow. Seems this is quite fast trail. I've ridden already about 40 kilometers and I stopped here to find some accommodation for next night. There wasn't that many options and this track is going around this city called Šiauliai or something. That's the only place where I found reasonable accommodation. So let's continue to follow the trail. I think I can make at least 100 kilometers before it's a good time to turn towards Šiauliai. Pretty dark skies. Hopefully we don't get rain. Okay, we drove directly to the rain and I really wouldn't like to put on the pants, the rain pants. It takes like 10 minutes to put them on and then I'm sweating like a pig. But there's a bit more clearer over there, so let's see. Okay, there's a gas station coming up ahead, so let's stop there. Alright, let's go to that gas station over there. My pants are already soaking wet. And let's see a bit of the forecast. Is this only short local or will there be more rain? I've done now about 80 kilometers of this trail, so one option is also of course to go to the hotel if this is looking bad. 12 kilometers only to Šiauliai. And there is sunshine. Let's do some planning over here. Soaking wet and I had this ventilation open as well. Let's do some planning. And also let's a bit look how the trail continues. If it's like that, straight roads in the fields, 90 turns, straight 90, straight 90 and so on, then one good option is to go and check out Šiauliai. It seems the rain is going to continue where the Trans Euro Trail is going from here, and time is now 5:20, So I made the executive decision to head to the hotel. It's now 15 kilometers from here, so let's do that. And I anyway checked that the Trans Euro Trail would be continuing the same way as it has been so far, so these straight long roads with 90-degree turns. So I think I'm not losing anything there, except of course nice scenery. But alright, I took the mic off the helmet so that it doesn't break. But let's head to the hotel.